Hello, everybody. We're going to do another live stream here. This time I'm going to plan tomorrow because it's towards the end of today. So you'll see what I had in my O for today. I used a template, my sunflower template for today. And tomorrow I'll do it from scratch with you all. So let me start by sharing screen. I wonder if there's a way to check real quick. This time I had a nice pop out. Presenter overlay. Oh, interesting. Small or large. It's cool that you get to choose. All right. I'll try small. Let's see. Large is, that's funny. Yeah, we'll do small. Okay. So hopefully this is still working. And all right. Looking at my head down here. Cool. I can move it around. This is awesome. All right. So this was my day for today. And obviously today's pretty much over. So let's go ahead and focus on tomorrow. And tomorrow is obviously a Tuesday. And mine looks reasonably busy. I have an important meeting at 1. That's something I'll get on here first. Let's say 1 p.m. Okay. And tomorrow, I think that's probably the biggest commitment. There's an optional meeting at 11. And in terms of meetings, I think that's all I'm going to block off. I do need my deep work period to get a deliverable out ahead of that 1 p.m. meeting. And I'm going to use kind of a deep work icon for me. Conveniently overlaps with my deep work prescribed session from Owaves Star. So that's where we use your chronotype to recommend deep sleep, deep work, peak fitness, and eating windows. All right, I have a feeling I'll want to go for a walk or run after that 1 p.m. because my whole morning will essentially be lining up towards that. So I'll use this icon to basically just get out of the house and go to a park nearby. All right, now, other commitments. Obviously, sleep, take care of the kids. So let's get that on there. I like using moons for my sleep because it kind of makes me think of moon phases. That is an integration we do want to get in here. Like, I don't think it's the half moon. I think it's just past a full moon. But anyways, it just kind of makes me think a little bit more about, the cosmic and what's outside. And then usually I start kind of thinking about my day as I'm waking up. And then there's some point where, I hear the first giggles and I know that I'm locked in for daughter duty, at least until I drop them to school and daycare, which usually takes until 8 or 9 a.m. So I do need obviously a breakfast, at least a dose of caffeine in there. Realistically, that'll probably happen after I drop them off, right about there. And then between the deep work session where I'm essentially preparing this deliverable for my 1 p.m. meeting and the actual meeting, I'll probably at least want to do a stretch or something. I wouldn't do a full run because I'm already planning to do that after the meeting, which I feel like is appropriate in case I actually do need to use that time. And there's really a compressed window there. And I don't want to show up like sweating during the meeting, so I'd have to take a shower. It becomes much more elaborate. So that being said, I'm just going to put in a stretch break here. And then maybe there's like some miscellaneous stuff going on leading right up to the meeting. So I'll just kind of use like a checklist. All right. Now in the afternoon, I have basically a different block of work to think through. So if this does become a run, I'll probably want to refresh. There is a shower going on during the morning, by the way. I just, my concentration is primarily on the kids. So that's kind of what I use to demarcate that block of time. But maybe I'll take a quick freshen up again after the run and then just dive deep into really a bunch of to-dos. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be like a lot of emails and just catching up on some spreadsheets and things like that. So I do try to block things off. My kids usually come home around 5, and then there's like an hour where I try to just sit tight, finish my work, at least plan for the day ahead, before switching gears back into family time. And by then we're usually, hungry and around the table. And then really it's just time with the family, my wife and kids, until bedtime, where we do sleep. And ideally this is happening by 8, so we're getting Z's by 9 is the goal. And then obviously that puts me in bed in time for deep sleep, which is critical. That's pretty much my day for tomorrow. I may go in later and fill in some specific to-dos. Like I know this will be mostly for finalizing business plan, for example. And then this will be my meeting. I think it's already labeled meeting, so that's good enough. And then here, I know I have at least a few emails to write. So let's make a note of that. And what I'll also do is choose a Center O photo that inspires me. I actually like this one for tomorrow. It's Iguazu Falls in Brazil and Argentina. It's kind of on the border down there. And it does kind of recenter me when I kind of remember being back there, the sounds of the waterfall. So I think that's good enough for now. This will be my day for tomorrow. And I'm going to save it, share it with my team. They'll know what I'm up to. And yeah, keep planning. And either you run the day or the day runs you. All right. So that's the inspiration for the day. All right. So let's see how I exit out of this now. Stop sharing. And I guess that means I'm back here. All right. Well, I hope that was helpful. And I'll just keep these quick and, popping out, so there's more to choose from. And I'll probably get better as we go along as well. So feedback is welcome, questions, the whole 9 yards. All right. Talk to you soon.